What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Josh's Comics. And today we're going to take a look at the first comic book haul of 2026. I was excited. Philadelphia, the local Philadelphia airport show happened last weekend. Unfortunately, as you can kind of still hear in my voice, it's not 100%. I lost my voice Friday night, a couple nights before. And yeah, so it was a bit of a rough day at the con for me, especially trying to talk and interact with everybody. But as always, I picked up a nice little stack of books. And it's funny, I did in my comic book goal channel goals for this year was not to buy as many books, but each book here has a certain reason why it's in the collection, and it also is for some of those goals, such as Batman Rogue Galleries. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna jump right into the haul. I didn't get any footage this time. Like I said, I wasn't feeling well enough to do footage and all that, but it's a great haul. Do me a favor, hit that like button, and please subscribe if you haven't already. It helps up the channel, and I would really appreciate it. And let's jump in. I'm kind of just going in order from smallest amount of like significance or value to the biggest book. I'm gonna start off with this though. I made a swamp. I went to Second and Charles last week. First time probably in almost 4 or 5 months, and I love stopping in there because when they do restock, they do have some great books. I found a quite a few nice variants for the collection, and also some Jenny Fizzin covers. And I had one, and Spud Comics, aka Lexi, needed it, so we made a swamp. I gave her that, and she traded me this other Jenny cover, Emma Frost, White Queen, #2 variant. Yeah, look at that. Now the Virgin cover is the one that goes for a lot of money. So going in now, we're gonna look at the books that I picked up from other vendors at the show. This other vendor was selling, I think it was like $2 a pop, and this is actually pretty good. Catwoman issue number 80, the Frank Shaw variant. Catwoman issue number 81, another Frank cover. Maybe take those, look to see if I can meet him at some cons this year. We'll have to see again. I picked up Batman Detective Comics #1 annual, and this is from the, I want to say, New 52 run, maybe, or maybe a little bit after. Grasp at the gruesome origin of Batman's foulest foe, and this is the Curse of Clayface. Now, Jeff from Comic Book Canon recommended this. Decided to check it out. We know Clayface is coming later this year, the movie, so we'll see how that goes. Who knows? Maybe this book will jump up and, get some value. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. But it'd be a good read. This other vendor, man, he had the same thing. He had, I think it was 4 long boxes of non-bagged and board books. Now, bit of a disappointment because some books, like, were really good, but they had ticks and other stuff. But some of these books I pulled out were actually pretty good, and had a nice mix of keys and variants. I was surprised. Gotham City Sirens issue number 15, a great Catwoman and Harley cover. The Mighty Thor 705, Art Jam variant, and you're gonna see quite a few of his variants. Well, I got another one coming up, but you're gonna see quite a few of these in the hall. Like I said, Art's got some great covers, man. Even though, you know what I mean, like Jenny in my mind has more real. It's more real, and his is definitely artist, but like it's still pretty good. NYX #1 variant from him as well. X23. Wish these were the Virgin covers, man, because those ones go for quite a bit. Zatanna, Bring the House Down, #3 variant. I can't remember the artist's name, but still a great cover. Speaking of Zatanna, she actually has a new ongoing series coming out soon, and Adam Hughes is actually doing a cover variant. Hopefully that means he's gonna do quite a few of them. I'd love to see Adam get back into Zatanna. Power Girl issue number 6. This is the sweater weather variant cover by Laura Baag. Bag? No. Yeah, you know why I picked that up. I have the Catwoman sweater variant, and I think another one too. This is a Poison Ivy number 4 variant. Now we're going to get into the books that are considered keys. Even the significance may be little, but ones that I've been wanting to pick up for a bit. And I think I have this, but I'm not 100% sure. But still, I thought for, essentially $2 is a good find. Batman: The Adventures Continue, season number 2, from Paul Dini, of course, and the original team from Batman the Animated Series. And this is actually the first appearance of the Court of Owls in the DCU animated uh animated series in the comics. So that was pretty cool. Um we'll have to see. I'm kind of wanting to do Batman Rogue Galleries. I want to get all of the modern keys in 9/8 if I can possible. We'll have to see about that. Thor issue number 8 from the Mighty Thor run, I believe it is. And this is the issue where Thor is revealed to be Jane Foster, and that she, was fighting the cancer and everything. $2. I mean, I know the Mighty Thor spec is probably coming on, and I already have a copy or two of this, but still, for $2, like near mint plus. I mean, come on, guys, can't pass that up. And the best part is this seller, the Comic Universe, great guy, Mike. He puts stuff at his shop in bins. He'll put certain bigger books in the dollar bins and stuff. The deal is, obviously you come in, you gotta go digging through everything to get it. Well, he does this at the Philly show too, and he had a nice chunk of Thor: God of Thunder. Didn't have like some of the smaller stuff. Didn't have the God Butcher stuff really. But he did have this variant, and I don't know why, but a lot of people got ahead of me, went through the bins, and missed us. So I don't know what it is, but this is a great pickup for $2. Thor number 1, God of Thunder variant, 1 in 100. Uh, Joe Costel, if I pronounce his last name right. And this is actually kind of a bit of a, you know, probably $40, $50 near mint raw. I don't even know what the 9/8 go for. I tried looking up for last sold. I couldn't find anything. So yeah, I would probably, either I'm gonna use this for a giveaway or I'll probably use it as a trade. I just grabbed it because like, hey, $2, I'm not gonna pass that up. But something I'm willing to either help, fund the hobby or maybe give away. But yeah, I was surprised to see that in there. This one, there was another new seller there for the first time, I believe, and he had a lot of variants, and I really wanted a lot of stuff. The problem was I was on trying to keep trying to keep the money under a little bit. But I'm glad I picked this up. Gotham City Sirens issue number 7, and this is the 3-part connecting covers. I think I have Poison Ivy as well somewhere here in the collection. I'll have to look through it. But now I have Catwoman for sure. Oh my God, she's looking great. Jesus. And now I just need Harley Quinn to complete the connecting cover run. So we'll have to see about that. I picked this book up for $5. I mean, look, Near Mint Plus. It's a Jim Lee cover, and it's Batman 610 from the Hush run. He's facing off against Killer Croc, I believe it is. Why not? I mean, $5 can't beat that. All right, so this is a good one. Underrated key time. You ready? Batman Detective Comics issue 988 from the DC Universe. A simple murder, or a burning secret. Could be both. So this is a cool key. This is actually the first appearance of a Lady Firefly, who is the daughter, I believe, of the second Firefly. And so I'm kind of like I won't say specking technically, but I would love to see, her in the DCU or maybe part of it. She was in the Gotham show that they did years ago, so that was pretty cool. I do not think I will do anything with this because I realize that it does have one tick. I want to get this in a 9.8. I know, guys, it sounds weird, right? But like I have books that like I said, if I could get most of the modern Batman rogue galleries in 9.8, like that would make me happy. Another Batman underrated rogue gallery key, Detective Comics issue number 827. This is when Paul Dini was up on Detective Comics writing, an excellent run. This is the first appearance of the second Scarface in Ventrilo Quest, and it is a female. Actually, probably borrows that from, I think, the animated series. I think did a female version, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. But yeah, so this is another great key. Have to look this one over, but um, hey, kind of letting everybody know about my underrated TC keys at this point. This is another good one, man. I mean, Batman Beyond issue number 26, and I think this is from the Rebirth storyline, and this is just a great freaking cover too, man. So this is the first full appearance of the original Joker in the modern age, which essentially means like, yeah, this is a modern age book, but in Batman Beyond, like it's set 30, 40 years into the future. Now, I don't know how much they adapt of the original Batman Beyond from the animated series. I think it's kind of its own, run. So this might be, Return of the Joker never happened technically in this universe, but similar and a great Joker cover. And you can find this like usually in the two, $1, $2, $3 bins. But yeah, pretty sharp. Nice Milo bag too, I like that. Batwoman issue number one. Picked it up for the hell of it. It just got a little bit of value in it. And who knows? Maybe we'll get some Batwoman. First appearance of the Weeping Woman. We'll have to see what happens with that. I don't think that'll ever happen. But I would love to see Kate, in the DCU at some point. I'm up for it for sure. You know, definitely wouldn't be bothered by that. Batman issue number 318. Another rogue added to the gallery. And this is the first appearance of Firebug, who is pretty much like a copy of Firefly in a way. So that was pretty cool to pick up. Um, don't think this hits a 9.8. Maybe. We'll have to see. I'll be setting some books off eventually to get some press and clean. And what would a haul be if I didn't have a sketch cover? So I got this for $10, and I should have picked up. They had another copy of this. I don't know why I didn't do it. I should have picked up the other one. All new Wolverine issue number one variant. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find somebody to get me a X-23. Well, all new, Laura Kenny in the Wolverine costume. Shoot me some ideas. Give me an artist you think would probably do a great Laura Kenny in the Wolverine costume. Um, Try to be a little bit budget friendly, please. Like, if you say, hey, uh, David Mack, or if you say, uh, you know, anybody over, $500-$600 a piece, we'll have to see, right? This next book, it was marked at 20, but this one seller towards the back had 3 long tables, and I was waiting because he usually the last couple times he's had nothing but like dollar bin stuff. This time he had about I want to say I probably had about like I don't know 8 or 9 short boxes of priceless mark stuff at half off, whatever the circuit price. So this is $20. I got it for 10, and another art cover. Love this monsters, Batgirl and Supergirl and Dracula. Love this. I think this thing is a beautiful. So gotta love it. $10 too. I mean, come on, man. Like, and the weird part is again people went over that book and saw it, and nobody wanted to buy it. So I don't know. I guess maybe everybody's different in their taste. So the last 2 books, what would a haul be without some more Batman Rogue Galleries? But this is a great underrated key in my opinion. And it is a two first appearances technically of two different characters. Um, one might be a little bit more known than the other, and I get it, but it sucks because the second appearance is just like it hits closely animated series for me. So Batman White Knight, issue number 2, a first appearance and origin of uh, Marlene Drews, later becomes the Neil Joker. That's great. Okay, plenty of Jokers, different variants, Harley Quinn type, right? I believe, but and this is also having another key appearance. This is the first appearance of Baby Doll in comic books. She first appeared in the Batman animated series in 1994. She is a woman that genetically looks like a baby and never grew. Um, I recently rewatched the animated series and I saw the episode where she teams up with Killer Croc, and I thought it was a great thing. And I was like, damn, this baby, because not all the characters in the animated series have a comic appearance, but she did. She finally was in this, and then she appears throughout the series. There's like 8 issues, if I'm not mistaken, and does quite a bit. So that's pretty cool. Again, I had to look this over. Do you want to get this in the 9.8 though? I think that's very cool and underrated key, especially for the Batman animated series fans. But what would be the haul without the last book being Batman the Animated Series? Well, Batman Adventures Annual number 1, and it is the third appearance of Harley Quinn. First, Roxy Rocket, who also is in the animated series, and this I got because it is a minty, minty, minty copy, courtesy of our good friend Joe from 360 Comics. So yeah, I already have a copy, but this for sure will probably eventually be going in. And just like take a look at the cover too. Scarface, oh sorry, well Scarface and Ventriloquist, and you have Harley, and then you have Joker, and you have Scarecrow along with Batman at the top. So yeah, 25 bucks, fresh as can be. I take it. So that is it, guys. That is the haul for the Philadelphia local airport show. Um, had a great time. Like I said, my voice is coming back. Hopefully, it wasn't too bad on the audio, and you guys were good with this. Do me a favor, hit the like button and please subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said earlier, it helps out the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about the haul. Starting to work into some of the Batman rogues. I think the next Comic Con I'll be at is the next Philadelphia show, which will be March 1st or March 2nd, which is a Sunday. And then the week after is King Kong. So it's going to be a busy week. I probably won't buy much at the Philadelphia show. I'll be saving up for King Kong. But guys, King Kong is an awesome show in the area if you can swing it. It's a great time, and even if you're not looking to buy a lot, come hang out. It's so fun just to meet everybody, hang out with everybody, get together, talk comics, look at comics, the whole thing. So I had a great time at Philly as always. Bought some great books. We'll see what happens in the future, but I am looking forward to this year. I already have some bigger books planned. Um, like I said, I'm on a kick right now for Batman Adventures animated series and Batman Beyond. I am going to try to attempt maybe getting the limited 6 issue series in 9.8. So we'll have to see how that goes. But anyway, guys, until next time, stay safe, take care of each other, and as always, we will see you in the next episode of Josh's Comics.